Hey everybody, welcome to 21 million. My name is Pete. Yesterday I took I was taking heat on Twitter because somebody mentioned Social Security. I think it was Grant Cardone put something about Social Security, and all I said was, "You're not entitled to anything in life," and people got so mad at me. But the biggest gripe I have with Social Security is, everyone said, "Oh, I contribute to it. I put it, I put money into I pay it all throughout my life. I want it, I want it when I retire." So my biggest gripe is, what if you start contributing when people start working? I don't know. Let's say around 20, maybe some in teenagers, and you start contributing to your Social Security. What happens? You retire, or no, not retire. You die at 50 years old, and you contributed all that money for all that time. Why is there no some type of death benefit? It doesn't go into an account. It's almost like a Ponzi scheme. It gets all pooled together. Nobody has separate accounts. And, what about all those people that contribute for years? Or what if you contribute your whole life? You pay, it's probably, tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes some people hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you go, and you die at 64. You collect for 2 years. It seems silly. There should be some type of death benefit to that to contribute. But like I said, they don't want that. They want to just collect. That's just another tax on everyone's life. It probably doesn't even add up if you really think about how much you contribute your entire life. The average person lives to 73 now. So, and you start collecting at 62 or 64. So 8 years. I wonder if you even get your money back at that point. I'd have to do the math. I wasn't really prepared to talk about that, but it was just something so silly. People get so mad. But anyway, let's move on. Let's take a look around the market. Oh, my screen's all messed up today. What happened? Hold on, guys. Let me fix it for you. There you go. So we have the market cap still over $1 trillion, just under 1.1 trillion. The volume's $63 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 42.5%. ETH dominance at 18.4%. Bitcoin hovering around 24. I went into a trade yesterday. I'll show you when we get to the charts. ETH's at 16.44. BNB's at 308. We have XRP's at 39 cents. Cardano's at 38 cents. And the big one, the thing that I wanted to notice, the other day I had said if they're going to stop printing USD with inflation, I had said that they're going to have to burn it, and sure enough they did. I think the other day when I said, we should keep an eye on it, it was 14 billion. So it's down to 12 billion now. So it was 14 billion and something, obviously. I don't know. So it seems about 2 billion were burnt, to keep it at $1. And that number's going to keep on decreasing as people trade out of it, obviously. I wouldn't keep it. And CZ made a comment the other day about how they're going to do a stable coin peg to something that's beside the US dollar. And that seems like what a waste of time. Everyone trades into US dollar. So, it's the world currency. So it seems, just do it somewhere else. Peg, you don't have to do it here, I guess, right? I don't think you have to have a stable coin here in the United States to use the USD for it to be pegged. So, and I don't even know why he cares. He only did was rent his name out. So, whatever. We have Dogecoin at just 8.5 cents. Solana's at 23.54, $23.54. Polkadot, $7. One of the coins I was kind of impressed with, just as far as price action, was Tron, because I know they got pegged to a stable coin, and they didn't really see max pain during this bear market. like you would think they would have seen, you know. But maybe I'll take a look at that. We'll look at those charts today too. I'll take a look at Tron. Let me put it on my list. I want to take a look at also. Let's take a look at the the fear and greed index for Bitcoin. I wonder what that is today. I bet you it's back to neutral. All right. No, it's at 59. Still greedy. I think that's going to steadily increase. I know the thumbnail today was possible. It's a head and shoulders, and I'll show you guys in a second what I mean by that. Overall, with the market, I definitely am bullish. So 59, not too bad. I think this summer we're going to see it high. You're going to see it hit 80s, 90s as far as greed, extreme greed. Another one I want to take a look at, Chainlink. That's at number 21 with a $3.8 billion market cap. Undervalued. Yeah, Chainlink's going to be huge. Definitely undervalued. And there was hold on. Let's take a look at the charts because I want to get into some stuff today that I learned yesterday. And we'll see everyone's opinion. So we have here, I'm going to shut off the RSI. And let's shut off, market cipher A is off. All right, let's take a look just at this chart here. Okay, so this is the S&P. Okay, this is just food for thought. I'm not saying this has to happen or this isn't any advice. But if the S&P just had a breakout, okay, so we have these trend lines here. I'm going to make them green so maybe you see them better. So we have the trend lines coming down. Let me get rid of the fib. Okay, so you have the trend lines coming down, and we had a breakout on the weekly. Okay? It possibly can confirm a breakout, which I think would happen soon. I can't imagine it going too far out. I would figure by April we would have that confirmation. So the thing is if this does drop, if we do have a drop in the S&P, let's see how much it has to go. Let's just say it happens towards the end of March, and it's at almost 4,000, and we go down to 38.61. So another 3% drop. I think that's probably doable. It's not as, I thought it was going to be more crash-esque. Those big crashes in the stock market definitely correlate to crypto. So, it could go down to 3,800. That could be the confirmation that we need for the breakout, because most of the time up, down, and then that's when we would see the movement up. So that's not as horrible as I thought it was going to pan out. What I've decided to do is a lot of my charting I want to do just live. I don't want to do it, premeditate everything I say and do. But maybe we can take a look at another. Just eyeballing everything. I don't see any breakouts that had confirmation. But the other point that I want to point out was with the fib levels. So if you take the high, we go down to the low. So it actually is on the 382, like currently. So a breakdown would, potentially put it to the 236 would be 3804. So, could we see, if it does break down, could we see confirmation of here? Are we looking, beginning of May, end of April? If it does break down, I guess, usually these are the key resistant level, support levels. So it would touch it, but I can't see it breaking back into the channel. So just something to think about as far as Bitcoin goes. Let's take a look. Start at the weekly. Let's turn market cipher B back on. So like I said, let's start with the month actually. Let's go monthly. And let me put market cipher A back on. All right. So monthly, like I have been saying, pretty bullish. We have the green momentum dot cutting in. We have, sorry. Yeah, so here, then we have the VWAP cutting up, money flow curving in, momentum changing. So this is pretty bullish. It's a bullish time. So right here, you see it again here, the movement up. This was the middle. It looks like that. Yeah, 2000. This is after this is the bear market right here. It's 2019. So yeah, curve up in the VWAP, momentum dot, wave curving in, and then we had that movement to the upside, which it looks like it was in, right here. This is actually we're actually before that. Yeah, we're over here. I'm going to do a video soon on how to do the 4-year chart, because this would be where I think we are. I'm going to go to the weekly. Hold on. Yeah, this is where I would say we are. We're at the end of, we're like here in the bull market. We're just going to start moving up now, in my opinion. This is the move up. And look, then you have the dot here. We might be a little ahead. So as far as the monthly goes, let's take a look at the weekly. So we have here, obviously, the blue triangle confirmed. Okay, this is trend reversal. Okay, it's going to be a different, the trend that we're in is changing. That's what the blue triangle means. And we have two bull dots, but second one's not confirmed yet. We still have 4 days left to confirm that one. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go back. Let's look at history. So let's go back. This is where we are right here. So we had two bull dots, movement up, and then we had blue triangle, two gold triangles, bull triangles, and then a bull dot, which confirmed the action up, upward action. See it again here after the Black Swan event, March of 2020. We have here blue triangle, bull dot, and then we have the movement up. So I think that's what we're going to see, definitely on the weekly. Definitely seeing that. Let's look at market cipher B. So I was a little concerned with the weekly. And yesterday, my broadcast got cut yesterday. For some reason, my streaming application froze. So halfway through, it shut off, and then I couldn't figure it out, and I gave up. Honestly, I gave up, guys. So yeah, money's cutting in. The VWAP looks like it's curving out. Momentum's going up. I think it's very bullish. We need to get over this hump right here. This level right here. Then we definitely, that's just a previous high that we want to overcome. Let's see. Something else I want to do in here. I want to get music. I got to play music. Okay, let's look. Let's take a step down. Let's go to the daily. Actually, on the weekly, let's look at one more thing before we move on. Let me get rid of this line. Okay. So it looks like we're having two rejections now in the weeklies on the 200 moving average, weekly moving average. So two rejections. This is the worst we've ever been below. We've never had to overcome this like we are now. I want to look back. Let's look back in time. Every time we kind of bounce off of it, hover around it. Sorry, I'm just making it easier to read. Over here, hovering around it, moving up. This is the first time ever. And like I've said, I think it had to do with this March of 2020. I think this whole bull cycle kind of just rolled over but I think we're going to see something different this time. I think it's going to come back stronger. But we had the breakout of the wedge, and we're holding, we're like so tight right there. On the weekly, I mean, look over here at these candles where they topped. Let's draw a line, and let's really look in here. I mean so it's at 24,355. So I would say I'll move it down and get it real tight to the top here. 24,328 would be where I think we have to close off of that. 24,328. We have to close on the weekly. Wow, I didn't notice that until just now. Yeah, that would definitely be a hard line. Hold on. Let me lock this. And just want to shut it off. I'll keep that there for us for future reference for tomorrow. Let's go down to the daily. See if we see anything. Yesterday they were saying like a little turtle, but on the 23 hour, I had saw the bearish divergence that I was saying to everybody. So we have here momentum coming down, and here momentum going up, bearish divergence. I think we're going to see lower. I think we're going to come down a bit. And what I was saying about possible head and shoulders being, we could go something like this and come down. I don't think we're going to go that slow. But yeah, we could do something like that. But also, I mean, it could be an inverse. We can do something like this and go up. It's possible. I guess time's going to tell, guys. But the big one was the bearish divergence. I think that's going to be something significant. I think we're going to come down a bit. I think we're breaking down. Yesterday everyone wants to confirm bull. And they were like, "Oh, there's a breakout," and like, dude, we didn't break out. Oh, where was the breakout that they were saying yesterday? Hold on. Breakout confirmed. There was Crypto Rover. Hold on, was it on the 4 hour? See, I could see something more like this, guys. Like from here up, this being more of the trend. And something like this. Yeah, this is on the 4 hour. Let me see if I can clean it up a bit. Maybe we see something like this. Yeah, I'm confident with that. Maybe this is the movement up. Maybe this is maybe we come down and check here and move back up. Maybe that's the double bottom we needed off that trend line. It's possible. Let me shut off Market Cipher A. And guys, check out the link I have in my bio for Market Cipher and Bybit. I'll be honest with you guys, I tried Phemex and it wasn't, I wanted to try Phemex because honestly I didn't have to log into my VPN. Honestly. It was just made it easier. But Bybit definitely works better. As far as the mobile app goes, my funds weren't coinciding with what I had on the web, the web app. So I've been sticking with Bybit. So the link for Bybit and the link for Market Cipher in my bio. And please just take a moment while we're at it. While you're at it, like and subscribe to my page. But let's see here. Let's see if this has any. Let's take a look at the fib levels too while we're at it. Let's go from here. Let's see what we got. I always go too far. Yeah, so maybe we bounce off of that golden ratio right here. Maybe something like this. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Something like this and up. Overall, we know we're heading up. Bull market, I think, is on. Unless the S&P drops below. S&P drops below, goes back into this channel, and then all of a sudden, we're looking at, 3,500 S&P. Maybe that can change things. Or apparently, if China, what the hell happened? If China backs Russia in the Ukraine war, apparently that maybe things could change, but still very bullish. I wonder if it comes down right now. We might come down and check that level. 23,650. 23,653. Hold on a second, guys. See, the other level. Let's take this out. Let's go even more local. Let's go from here. So yesterday, the trade that I was in, I got in somewhere, got in here 24, just about 24,000, a little over 24. I'm actually still in the trade. And I had set a take profit at, this is why I can't do it on my phone. Because it's just not as accurate. Yeah, so I had set it at 23. So the fib level says 23,806. And I had set it at my take profit. I thought it said 23.8 even. And I put it at 23.805. Just in case I didn't hit the line. And obviously it wicked down to 23.881-ish. And I missed out. I wanted to get out of that trade. And we, wicked back up. So I kind of want to change my position. I put a take profit a little higher. But I kind of think it's going to come down. I think we're going to touch this. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. But what do you guys use for your trading? What indicators do you use? And a question I asked everybody yesterday was, how do you keep emotion out? You make 3 good trades and you think you're invincible. But let's take a look at some news. The SEC's shadow crypto rule taking shape as enforcement cases mount. Oh, hold on. I'm jumping to conclusions. Hold on, guys. I wanted to take a look at Tron. Oh, my computer's like bugging. Yeah, okay, it's better. Okay. So I had made a comment before about Tron not having had as bad as of a bear market. So let me get rid of all my drawings on here. And this is Tron on Kraken. Let's change it. No, it's still short. Let me just try one more, guys. Let's try it on Binance. Yeah, I think this is a little longer. All right. No, it's the perpetual contract. No way. Hold on. I will find it. I am determined. Perpetual futures longs. Yeah, crypto. let's try this one. Yeah, I think this goes further out. Okay. So we have 2018, big spike, goes to 30 cents, comes back down. 2021 peaks out at 18 cents. Okay, but for Tron, Max Payne, was only it was 75% drop. It only dropped 75% when if I pick, let's just say Link. Get rid of my fib levels. Link topped out at about $53. Max Payne for Link with 90%. Let's take a look at Ripple. Let's do a couple. They're probably all going to be around 90. 85% for Ripple. Litecoin. 89.8. Cardano. Yeah, Max Payne 92%. Aave. Yeah, so they're all going to hover around 90%. Aave's even more, 93%. What was the other one I want to see? Oh, the big one. Hold on. ICP, which just came out. They got crushed. I mean, was it $3,200 when it opened? That's impossible. $247. That's when it listed. So Max Payne for them was 98%. What a good coin this is. I mean, this one's going to rock, I think. But, anywho, let's go back to the news I was getting into. SEC's shadow crypto rule taking shape as enforcement cases mount. U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC Chair Gary Gensler thinks the cryptocurrency industry is playing a game with his agency. The law is pretty straightforward, Gensler said in response to questions from CoinDesk last week. The ongoing instance from the industry that the SEC is leaving crypto without clear rules is a false narrative. Many wondered whether the commission was waiting for the outcome in its key court case with Ripple before forging further into legal battles with other crypto firms, but the SEC leapt forward out of the gates in 2023 with a series of actions and policy decisions with huge potential implications for digital assets. Apparently there's lots of currencies that are subpoenaed currently, with the SEC. And what I don't understand is why Coinbase only delisted one. They only delisted XRP, but in the meantime, apparently there's a ton that are going to be in the hot seat soon, or have been in the hot seat. So it goes further. But the SEC already found some success in the interim with similar accusations against startup LBRY Library. A federal judge in New Hampshire ruled in November that its native LBC tokens were unregistered securities. Kraken CEO, love this guy, Kraken CEO publicly said that they were never going to register with the SEC. He boldly said that. Gensler said, these platforms aren't even coming in and asking for the meetings. And then he also added, I deeply respect the few that have come in. So he said the platforms aren't even coming in, but they are coming in. And I know the big one, the one I saw last year was with Brian Armstrong with Coinbase. And I know that he had asked for clarity with, as far as staking, and the SEC got back to him. We have to go through his archives of tweets. But he had said that he asked for clarity, and then he was told to pretty much do what he wants, and then they're just going to sue him. So, and then we'll figure it out in court. So they're not giving the clarity. to the people that are even asking, I deeply respect. He's such a loser. Because I know that happened, that he asked for clarity, and clarity was not given. They were just going to get sued, and we'll figure it out in court. That's pretty much what's happening. We'll figure it out in court. The people that are asking. So if they don't think it's a security, why would they register? If there's no rule saying that it is, besides Gensler saying it is. So another thing that I talk about often, Coinbase Q4 revenue and earnings beat expectations, but transaction volume falls 12% from Q3. So stupid. Crypto exchange Coinbase reported Q4 net revenue of $605 million, ahead of analyst estimates of $588 million, and up 5% from $590 million in the third quarter. Its adjusted loss of $2.46 per share for the quarter also beat estimates for a loss of $2.52 a share. Nerds. So let's take a look real quick. Guys, I went black. I went dark. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let me pull up coin. And I say this all the time. Let's go to the weekly. So this is the peak. This is the Bitcoin peak. April. Let's really get these dates right. So I have Bitcoin. So the peak was, April. Peak here, April, and then again in November, right? So let's go back to coin. So the peak when it first was listed, April, and November. So it just works off of Bitcoin. Bitcoin goes down, looks exactly the same, crashed, same amount. I bet you it crashed. I mean, if I had to guess, if I was a betting man, it's going to be around 90%, like all the other altcoins. Yeah, what did I say? Yeah, 92%. And it's actually moving the same as Bitcoin. How do I never do this, but let's see. Let's get two charts side by side. How do you do that? All right, Doge. I don't want Doge. I want Bitcoin. There you go, Bitcoin. Look at that, guys. I'm doing it. It's kind of weird. I have two different screens. But let's take a look. Let's take a gander. How similar these two charts look. Okay, so we have here. Look at that. It does the. Hold on, I can't go any further without changing my screen. Yeah, I want a solid color. I want it to be black. Crosshair, white, and shut off the grid lines. All right, that's better, right? I'll change the colors later. So here, so let's look. Oh, it's pretty cool. It does back. All right, so November, the week, look, top, matches. Hold on. So right here it doesn't match to the bottom. But eventually it catches up right here. Similar. It rhymes. Movement up, same way. It's going to work right off of Bitcoin. So, I mean, definitely a stock to watch when you're going to short it towards the top would definitely be coin. I mean, this is going to go exactly how Bitcoin goes. It's pretty interesting. Interesting stuff. But as far as when it says the earnings not being the same, if there's less transactions, there's less fees, less money collected, lower earnings, stock's going to go down. Higher earnings. Wait till Bitcoin gets hot and market sentiment changes completely, which we're probably another year out from that. So, higher earnings, the numbers are going to be better. They're going to say, Coinbase is up. Stupid. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m.